A very, very good evening to all my lovely, lovely viewers. How are you all doing today? It's a fantastic evening, Sunday evening. I'm sure you all must be relaxed with your friends and family. So, welcome to my chat show, Smile with Seema. Viewers, teenagers are not always about acne, pimples, or ice cream sodas. The current Y generation also thinks global issues with a long term vision. Today, I'm so glad to invite two young ladies who have made a mark for themselves in a short span of time aimed at empowering youth across all sections of our society. Isn't it wonderful? So, our first guest for the evening is Miss Ishita Pai Raikar. Ishita is a recent graduate of Dovercourt International School. She is moving to North Carolina State University for computer engineering. Ishita is the founder of Globe Uplift, an initiative that aims at bringing youth from all walks of life by creating a better future. Recently, she was awarded Globe Youth Icon 2021. She is global event organized by Grace Ladies on the occasion of International Women's Day. How impressive is that? My next guest for the evening is Miss Satvika Kalandindi. She has graduated from Dovercourt International School in Singapore in June 2021. She was born in India and moved to Hong Kong when she was 3 years old and lived there for about 13 years. She was a part of the Secondary School Student Council as the head of the Environmental Committee and has taken part in a local community volunteering at the Soup Kitchen in Little India and has organized a beach cleanup along with a few friends. She is heading to Canada to attend the University of British Columbia as part of the Bachelor of Science program to major in biochemistry and molecular biology. My God, it is so impressive. So, welcome Satvika and Ishita to my chat show, Smile with Seema. How do you feel being a part of this chat show?
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here, and I really appreciate you bringing us young budding talents to share our views with the audience.
I couldn't miss this golden opportunity. You guys have started such a wonderful job. It's such a value to the society, You and it's so impressive, at such a young age. I mean, this kind of thoughts, how many can even think of it? But it is so nice, and I said I can't miss this golden opportunity because you guys are going to fly out into your second phase. I cannot now clamp onto you. So this is the only week I guess I had to hold, like, to hold on to you and like you can speak about your experience and your journey to our viewers. So Ishita, what made you come up with the concept of globe uplift?
Yeah, so throughout school, like I've been a lot involved with different activities. I was also the head of service committee in our student council, and then later the head student. So there's a lot of charity drives. Me and Satvika together have led and been involved in them since a long time, doing charity drives of food, clothes with the Singapore Food Bank, Salvation Army, a few out of country charity drives for clothes, especially in Cambodia and a lot of different countries. So we were just thinking, like, I personally wanted to pursue it after high school as well, because I was thinking something long term that would be able to get more people. I would be able to work with more diverse teams. So that's how made me start Globe Uplift. And also the main reason behind starting Globe Uplift was the information overload we see in these days. There's a lot of information in our communities. there's misinformation, disinformation because of so much media influence in us.
Right,
So
right.
what we wanted to do as youth was bring out key issues that really matter to us youth, for the audience, especially people who are our age, who are sometimes stuck in the chaos and confusion of
Mm,
what to accept
absolutely.
the truth. And so
Absolutely.
that was the main aim behind it.
Okay. Okay. Wow. That's so, so impressive, really. And Satvika, what made you join Globe Uplift?
I think initially I was just impressed that one of my friends was starting an organization. She had this idea to bring something that she really believed in and she wanted to share with other people that were around our age. And the mission that Ishita just stated of Globe Uplift with sharing the correct information with people our age to know that we all need to, have the right opinions formed as much as possible. I
Right.
think that really was the goal as well, is that I just wanted to be a part of such a mission and I wanted to be inspired to be a part of that and take action, something I believe in as well.
Wow, that's fantastic. So, Ishita, which are the areas of youth empowerment do you find most challenging and why? As per
Yes.
you.
So yeah, that's a great question because
Thank you.
as Generation Z, we are quite
Yes.
stubborn in a way. We have
Yes.
like a lot of stereotypes attached to us that we
Hmm.
learned how to swipe before talking and all of
Mm-hmm.
that.
Hmm.
Well, it's not technically relevant to my age. We are sort of 18, 17, but
Right.
still, we sort of wanted to break through this barrier and start something that is more practical and feasible for everyone to adopt. So there were definitely a lot of challenges with youth empowerment because working with people of my age, it's sometimes easy, but at the same time, knowing the weaknesses of us
Hmm.
generation is it's
Hmm.
hard to even cope. So
Hmm.
one main thing I would say was the attention span. Like
Right.
this, it's immensely declining.
Hmm.
No matter how much we try, we need to come up with like interactive ways to spread information because initially when I started, one thing I struggled with was we were creating a lot of content. We had a big team working on research for our posts. We had a big
Hmm.
team working on designing the posts. But
Hmm.
then at the end of the day, if the viewers who are our youth members, they don't take
Hmm.
away the information, they don't
Right.
act on it, there's literally no point of, promoting our posts and issues that we talk about. So that was one thing. Secondly, was one thing on my own. When I started out, I just thought of it. I created a video posting about the different issues and how we need to step away from a lot of discussion and talking and
Hmm.
actually take practical action. So that time, obviously, because we were stuck in COVID, I started the project last year in
Hmm.
2020 July. So
Hmm.
just a few days back, we completed our first year anniversary.
Wow,
So it was
congratulations.
initially very hard for me because we were all stuck in a pandemic. You couldn't actually do any charity event
That's
and stuff
serious,
because
yes.
there's medical problems, like medical
Hmm.
resources
Hmm.
are
Hmm. Hmm.
deficit.
Right,
And
right.
on the other hand, we just want to do a clothes drive that wouldn't really fit. So that was
Hmm.
one issue because I wasn't able to see the true results of what we were
Hmm.
putting forward as a post. Like you
Hmm.
don't see the visible impact of such, activism related things.
Hmm.
So that was one issue that I personally struggled with, which was like a bit demotivating because I was constantly in the toxic spiral of, likes, who liked, who checked my post. But that actually didn't mean anything. Like having more followers is great, but it doesn't measure the amount of impact you created. You can have
Very,
10K followers, but
yes, very
if
true,
you
very
don't
true.
have,
Totally agree. Very true.
yeah, so that was one issue initially, but yeah, I just tried to focus on what I'm doing and believing in me. People like Satvika joined me, and that was an amazing part as well. So yeah, there were a few challenges.
Wow. So you see, there are pros and cons. So with the good, you with the bad, you get good things also. So you got
Yeah,
Satvika, and you got so many people who are ready to work with you, ready to collaborate with you. So this is how I guess life is. I mean, it's with me also. It's with everybody, I guess. always this starting is a big challenge, establishing yourself is a challenge, making your own footing is a challenge. I mean, we it's if there are no challenges, it means you have
Yeah.
not done good enough of your job. That's what even I believe in. So that's absolutely fantastic. Very nice, very nice. So Satvika, as a head of social media, how do you ensure that Globe Uplift stays abreast of all relevant digital content? How do
I
you?
think the important bit is that I that holds me accountable for
Hmm,
knowing what issues actually matter.
hmm,
So as someone who's always been with my own personal accounts, I've always been first to post about an issue that I care about. I post it publicly on my story. I hope that whoever close friends I have, they see it and they, give me their opinions. And I think in that way, I really enjoy this role as well, and I value it because it gives me a larger platform to continue that passion where I can just have more people just listen to our opinions. Of course, I
hmm,
think a challenge with being head of social media is that I'm representing Globe Uplift. And in that
hmm.
sense, I not only have to include, I guess, my opinions, but I have to include my team members and knowing that
Yes.
what the posts and what issues they care about. I have to represent
Hmm,
that as well. And
hmm, hmm,
I think that Globe Uplift, that's definitely something that we care about, and we use that as a good point and a plus thing for joining our team is that we hope that our researchers and our designers that they enjoy doing what they want to do. We hope that
hmm.
they are doing their work for the joy of like researching about the issues that they really care about, and that responsibility then also falls onto me where I have to then be active on social media, check what other
Hmm.
organizations want to partner up with us.
Right.
um, I guess schedule the events as well. I have to keep in contact with Ishita about the events that have to be planned, and it's a lot of back and forth as well. So I think over time I've learned more about what the role actually is, and it's amazing just how far like the entire team has come like in the span of a year.
Oh yes, it's
Oh
wonderful.
yes, it's wonderful.
And how many team members do you all have globally put together?
So we currently have about 60 to 65 members. So our actually platform is we know that so so Satvika was about to mention it as well, that our the age range is starting from like age of 10 to
Hmm.
almost to 27
Okay.
age of 27 years old. So it's definitely hard to accommodate and sort
Yeah.
of delegate tasks to
Hmm.
everyone.
Hmm.
So
Hmm,
what
hmm.
we did was we started these two kind of roles and positions within our team. One is a core team member who will be specialized in one task, and they'll be taking care of that, strategizing and everything.
Hmm, hmm, hmm,
While
hmm.
the other one is as an ambassador, you can be part of different things. Like Satvika, you can go in and explain.
Hmm.
So for ambassadors, we have researchers and designers. We have the head of like Twitter account. We also plan to go into TikTok, which is a upcoming social media platform that's really popular among like the younger age range and youth as well. Um, I guess we also have events manager who will come with us on like events, and like they will take notes for our viewers, then for them to look back onto the videos and take key points away. So all these roles that are part of the ambassador category, any of us can do. Is just it's for us to make it easier to our team members, so they actually have more freedom with the roles they want, so it's not so constricted,
I
and
see.
they get to experience more skills, they get to have more
Hmm,
fun with the
hmm,
research or the design, or they get to know what how social media works and how that media system works. So it's very interesting in that way.
hmm. Wow, that's lovely. Okay, now is there any particular age group you're looking at as anybody who really wants to be a part of your team and you think can contribute a little bit, being a part of your team, so is there something, prerequisite skills you need or like somebody who's watching now, suppose wants to be a part of your team. So what do you say, anything you can specify on that if anybody's interested? any viewers who are watching wants to be a part of the team, but is there any age that you are looking at, any prerequisite experience or whatever, I mean, how it goes down with your organization?
Yeah, so generally we don't have any prerequisites because we
Mm,
believe as all of us, one thing we have in common is our earth, and
mm,
our, like, technically our core aim is to sort of bring up world issues that truly matter to all of us, you,
mm,
me, everyone. So
absolutely.
we don't have such prerequisites, but obviously the basic things like technical abilities, like you should be able to communicate with us.
Mm,
um, whatever you're doing, you're researching on, you should be able to talk to us about it and sort of keep the communication going, because
mm,
one thing we are struggling a bit now is because we have a lot of age groups
mm,
involved. It's hard to keep track of who's doing what, and not
right.
every member is actively involved, because you can
Mm,
imagine we have a few doctors working with us while we have few people just in primary and secondary school. So they have their exam, they have their priorities. So
right.
that's, I think, a struggle to manage. But
Right.
definitely, we don't just want to restrict to only a specific age group. We want to
Okay.
be as open-minded, as open as you want. So if you really want to get involved, you can go to www.globeuplift.com, and then
Mm,
you can check out different positions we have. We have a collaboration form as well. If you're an organization, you want to work with us, we can definitely explore.
wow. I'm sure viewers would have heard it and got their answers if they are interested to join. So she's also mentioned the website, and later on even I'll also add on to my
Yeah.
comment box, so everybody interested can get in touch with you guys. So Shishana, what are the challenges you had to face before you started this organization? Anything in particular?
Yeah, so before I started, so I wasn't on social media as much. I didn't have my personal Instagram. I just started actually 2 weeks back. I
Okay.
was forced by a few people to start.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, so I wasn't much exposed to technology, like
Mm-hmm.
social media as much, not actively engaged. So it was initially hard because that was the main platform I picked, because obviously as a non-profit organization, you don't have any funds, you don't have any, like support
Yes.
established how
Yes.
you're going to
Exactly.
go about. And
Yes.
obviously that's with any non-profit, we're not anything special. But
Mm.
as a school student as well, I was in grade 12 in IB as well, and it was a bit hard to prioritize. I had my other commitments as well,
Judgments and yes.
school and
Yeah.
everything. So that
Balancing
was,
it out. Yeah.
yeah, that
Yes.
was tough to balance. But I
Mm.
think, as you mentioned, challenge is something that we all look forward to, and that
Right. Right.
makes our life truly meaningful.
Yes.
So I took it
Absolutely.
up and learned with like a few other people. When Satvika joined in, she was able to like take over the whole of Instagram. So that went well. So I was able to redirect my attention to something else that I
Mm.
wanted to explore.
Mm-hmm.
Another issue was that initially, while starting out, everyone asked me, "What's your niche? What do you
Mm.
really focus on?" Because
Mm.
our posts were like, about literally everything and anything that is really important and like
Mm.
youth really need to care about. So that was one struggle when I asked people for their feedback. They were like, "Why don't you ask your viewers what they want to see?"
Right.
But if I ask our viewers what they want to see, how is that actually promoting issues that we
Mm.
stand? Because
Mm.
if your viewers want to see, they can also Google the issues like floods in
True.
India at the moment, different parts of the world, struggling.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
what we were doing is putting our view to it. We don't just
Mm.
describe the problem, but
Mm.
also sort of tell you how you can go about,
Mm.
contributing to the
Mm.
solution.
Mm.
So that was one struggle initially, but I guess that's with anything when you're starting up, you have to sort of, have a clear direction, while we sort of
Mm.
had diverse issues. So yeah, that was, yeah.
Yeah, I know, I know, I know. I understand. I can resonate with your what you're saying because I guess when anything you start, like for instance, even I started this chat show, even I was very apprehensive because it's just my show, my company. I'm the sole
Yeah.
person to do everything. From the script writing to inviting the guests and everything. So I understand, though it's not a very great big kind of organization as yours, but still there are a lot of work to do and a lot of effort goes, thinking, ideas, a lot of planning goes into it. So I can very well resonate. Initially is always a challenge, but I feel the show must go on. I always believe in that. So that's how it is. So Satvika, what message would you like to share with the viewers? Is there anything you would like to, especially the youth, because they are the ones who actually, see. Firstly, you people are so lucky. I always tell my daughter also that you have so many opportunities which we never had,
Yeah.
and now we are having. We can't do the things which you people can do, So you must make the most out of it, and of course, you guys are doing a fantastic job out there. But nevertheless, what would you like to share with the viewers through your experiences, like on the startup and the organization and the struggles and whatever journey you are going through as of now? So, what
Mhm.
would you like to share with the viewers through your message and your journey?
I think with social media and technology being so much of a big part of our lives, especially for us youth, I would encourage anyone who has that platform, no matter how small, either with, maybe like 5 followers or even with 1,000 or whatever number of followers you have, if you can share your opinions and be brave to share those opinions, because I think the scariest thing nowadays, and especially in like the world we live in now, is not having an opinion. You need to have some kind of opinion on some kind of topic.
Right.
It might be that you're right or wrong, but either way, you should learn from whatever you like understand and whatever information you receive. And I think that's what we really hope that our followers can do as well, is we will provide all the information you need, and we hope that you then interact with that information. You maybe reshare that post, give it a like, share, discuss it in real life with those who are close to you. So then people can, in that way, it's like a snowball effect where the issue gets talked about a bit more, even though if it's with the 5 people that are closest to around you. Because that's what's most important, is that knowing that at least someone out there, one of our followers, has an opinion on the matter. They've learned something new. They have something new to talk about, and that's like, I think, like one of like my biggest goals is to just get the word out to whoever is willing to listen.
Wow. And Ishita, what about you? How would you like to throw light on this?
Yeah, I definitely resonate with what Satvika said. And another thing I wanted to add is that, people say you're in sort of activism, you're in environment awareness, sort of these platforms. But I feel activism is not just something you do once. It's not a hobby. It's not something just doing for the sake of it. As you mentioned, we need to have an opinion. Some people these days, there's a lot of toxic competition going on, like even we've
Mm-hmm.
seen on Instagram, which
Right.
is the best environmental awareness account, which has the most followers, which gets the most likes, which gets the most reshares. So it's always these like toxic spirals that us youth get entangled in. And I feel we need to keep that away and sort of think of activism as a way of life, because earth is like we share it. That's the only thing we all share and have in common, and we've been seeing so many different issues arising. And as us youth, we do like indirectly have a big responsibility for our earth and environment. And as you mentioned as well, that we have more opportunities than you did. We have the leverage, the 21st century leverage that you didn't have. So I feel I've seen this in many youth, that they're not as interested, as appealed by such things. They want these,
Mm.
catchy, attractive things. So
Glamorous, more glamorous, and where everything
yes,
where it's all about them. It's they
Mm.
want to
true.
be more centric. Yeah, I get the
Yeah.
picture.
So that's what I feel. So a lot of people have asked me, oh, so how are you going to continue with Globe Uplift when you go to university? You'll be so busy. Are you still planning to continue, or what are your plans? Well, I feel that's sort of insulting in a way, because that even a question. It's not something I am doing
Right?
because I have
Oh
to
my
do.
God,
It's
this
something
is
that is needed for all of us. I'm
yes,
just doing Globe Uplift because that's something I want to do on my own
exactly
and have like
right.
a group of people joining. but on your own as well, you can do something to uplift our globe. On your own,
Right.
you are capable of, you have all the power you need. So
Exactly.
I think that's the mindset shift we need to get in, like youth especially. Not everything is about glamour, as you said.
Yes, 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 yes. I know that. Because I'll tell you, there's one more reason for it. All these things, there's a lot of effort, a lot of devotion, a lot of planning, and a lot of hardship goes, And they think, then they always think, what is my benefit? Nowadays, people see, what is my benefit?
Yeah.
See, you're seeing the benefit of the earth. You're not seeing the benefit of you. Ishita is not seeing the benefit of Ishita. Or Satvika is not seeing the benefit. But you people are seeing the benefit of the earth, because if you take care of nature, Mother Nature is going to take care of us in return, right? We all agree with that. But people don't see it that way. They will
Yeah.
always say, if I do this job, what is my benefit? What do I get
Yeah.
in return? So that is a problem has come with in most of the situations, most of the field. Even I'm seeing that around.
Mm.
The mindset has changed. When we were young, we never had these kind of, we were very innocent, kind of growing normal, living a very normal life,
Yeah.
and we were more like giving, and we were more emphatic about people, like, but now I don't see that. Let me be very, very honest, since I'm on the social media myself now. This is really missing. This particular
Mhm.
element is missing in humanity now. Everybody thinks, what do I get? What if I do this? What is my benefit? You be it in any relationship also, I'm
Yeah.
seeing that. See it any field you see, that element is always triggering there in back of their mind. So this is one
Mhm.
of the reasons nobody likes to think on those lines, which you people are really, like giving that next level of importance. Obviously, and it's understandable, because it's earth is our mother nature. She is helping us and giving us so many things. So isn't it our responsibility also to take good, like how a mother takes care of the child? So when mother grows old, it's child's responsibility to take care of them once your parents are old. So it
Yeah.
comes to the same, same kind of a strategy. So very few people think it that way, because I feel, I don't know, maybe the selfish thing has come in, the money factor comes in, so many factors come in. So this is one of the criteria why people don't take it that seriously. But yeah, if they see there's something where they feel it can help me in my kind of uh, like career graph or whatever, then they may think. Otherwise, who thinks like effortlessly, who wants to do something without a benefit, are very handful. And you
Yeah.
guys are of course one of them. That's really
Yeah.
fantastic.
Mm.
No,
And I also believe in those lines. Even I believe in those lines, because everything is not got to do with money. Everything is not got to do with benefits. It's also something to do to give also. It's not all receiving. It's something about giving also.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I also very believe in that, and it's really it's very, very nice. So
And
I'm
we're definitely, I just wanted to add, we're definitely not saying like we're, perfect, we have the
yes,
right
yes,
things
Yeah.
or anything.
yes,
We
right.
just want to, you know, do our bit in any way,
Yes,
and
Mm.
all we sort of expect, because we put in so much time and effort, all we expect is like more people to be aware of it, more
mm,
people to know that we are creating awareness. And
right.
that's what we truly want. Like, we never really think about how many likes we got, but we want to know
Yeah.
how
Right,
many minds we were able to influence.
right.
That's our only.
Yeah, exactly. That is what empowering is all about. This is what is empowering, So that's very wonderful. So I'm sure you guys are also going to carry this globe uplift in a university also. You're going to uplift there also. Try and involve. I'm sure there will be students, once you all along when you start with your education, that's going to be a next phase. You can also like inculcate more kids. I'm sure if not 10, at least 2 will definitely have the same mindset as you people, and I'm sure you're going to do that as well and continue doing it. Don't just stop. Don't think of who's seeing and what's saying, getting into the judgmental thing and likes and all. Just do your bit, put in your hardship, do your best. God will do the rest. I always believe in that.
Thank you
So
so much.
that is very, very important, and really it was really so impressive. So my last question is like it's a general thing, that how you guys are planning to take this globe uplift to the next level. Is there anything else you are thinking other than the earth part? Is there anything else also or in your planning or in your pipeline? Anybody can say who was comfortable.
Yeah, Satvika, you can start off.
Did you get my question? What I'm trying to say
Um,
is,
Actually, I think, oh, yeah.
yeah. So what I was
I
telling you,
think it's important. Oh, sorry.
no, no, it's okay. No worries. It's okay. There's nothing to feel. We are all, we should be absolutely free. There's nothing of that sort. I mean, feel free. What my question was like, are you guys planning to take the? I know it's an initial startup. It'll definitely take time, and I'm sure it's going to be really successful. But it always like we have
Yeah.
these plans: plan A, plan B, plan C. So anything other than this, you have planned. Then you have plan. After this, it goes to a level. Then you think of plan B. Then you think of plan B. So is there planning is already started, or already you people are engaging into the planning scene as of now, or you're thinking let's hang on and let's wait for a while and then I'll see how the flow goes and then we get back into the plan B, plan C. So is there anything else regarding that you would like to share with the viewers?
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead. I think it's
Okay.
lagging a bit for her. Yeah.
Okay.
So besides like the posts that we create online, I think when COVID settles down, in as you mentioned in our universities, we'll sort of have these collective kind of events, projects together
Mm,
collectively with the local communities as well. Because
mm,
even being in Singapore, we have been in touch with several communities, organizations like us in
mm,
other countries as well, even in the US.
mm,
And it's they're really friendly. They're always looking to work
mm,
with us, support us in any way. So
mm,
I think that's definitely a collaboration part with them.
mm, mm.
Other than that, we also have two series that we have started, just like your talk show,
Mm,
just
wow.
similar, but we just interview them more questions like respective to like their part and what they have done to contribute to the environment and everything. So we have two. One is Learn at the Rate Globe Uplift, where we interview more influentials in the society and be it any field. The second one is Express at the Rate Love Uplift, where we interview. We don't really interview; it's a young change maker led event. So we last
Mm,
year we had a financial advising event led by a 17-year-old, and it was
wow.
quite such initiatives that we bring up to also like spread light on what they are doing.
Mm,
So with that, we recently interviewed Miss Prachi Shevgaonkar. She's the founder of Cool the Globe app,
mm, mm.
and that app is sort of like an alternative to calorie counter. Like you record your calories intake and all. It's just similar to that, but you record the greenhouse emissions that you have not produced. So
I
it
see.
shows you how much you have saved and not produced. So it sort of like gives you hope as well. So we have more campaigns coming up with her in the coming few months. And then we've also interviewed Miss Vani.
Okay.
She is a huge influential in composting and everything. So we have a few plans with her as well. And yeah, stay tuned for our Instagram updates to know more.
Yes, yes, I do watch your talk shows, and it's so wonderful, and it's a great insight. It's so informative. It's so knowledgeable. It's beautiful. It's very, very nice. Really, and the kind of guest you get on your table, it's wonderful. I mean, from all across the globe. I saw from Dubai and various other parts globally. It's really, very, 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 very nice. It's very inspiring, undoubtedly. So, I mean, anything else you think which you can share with our viewers if they want to do apart from what you people are working, if there's anything other section where you're looking for more people to join in, is there anything of that kind of a scenario as of now?
Yeah, we are always looking for more people to join in. So in our newly created website, we just launched our new website on 17th of July, which
Hmm.
was the first birthday of Globe Uplift. So in that, we have a small, tiny section at the bottom of the website in the footer to get weekly updates from our organization as an email. We'll be starting that from September onwards. So that's our plan to keep the youth and anyone actually from the audience updated about our upcoming plans, anything interesting that other organizations are doing, or anything. So that's one thing. And Satvika, do you want to add anything?
Yeah, I think the main thing we're looking for is just anyone who's willing to even follow our social media accounts, who's willing to support our mission and interact with our post and just sharing the word. They don't necessarily have to be a part of our team, but they can be like, I guess, unassigned like activists for our organization, and they can just help share our posts. I think it's definitely more of the social media aspect of it that the interaction is important.
Yeah, and
Um,
it's hard to go big on social media and
yeah,
like
I
just
know, I know.
expand. So
Yes.
even like a small share like really helps us a lot.
See? Oh yes, I can understand, but nevertheless, despite of the challenges of your academics and other activities, but you people have really definitely made a real mark, within a short span of time. Because of course, I've been following Ishita for the last year, the time you started, and when my daughter Nirvika, she came and told me, I said, then you must definitely go and join, and even you try and contribute from your side, it's such a nice cause and such a nice project and such a nice initiative, such a nice thought. It's wonderful. It's very nice. So I think you people are going to make it big. I can see it from now, from
Thank
here,
you.
not only here, otherwise also in the university and globally, I guess. So, anyways, thank you so much, Ishita, and thank you,
Thank you.
Satvika, for
Thank
firstly
you.
adding value to my show. And I'm really impressed. You people have definitely left an indelible mark in my mind, and I'm sure in the viewers' mind, and that no age is required to do such wonderful job for with a great cause. My empowering. Be it if you have a passion for nature, your passion for anything for that matter. You don't need any age. You just go out and you believe in your gut, believe in your capabilities, believe in yourself, and I'm sure there will be hurdles. I mean, life, there's no life without hurdles, but we can always overcome the hurdles if we have if the determination and the resilience. I'm sure we all can do wonders in some way or the other. Do a big thing in a small way, or do a small thing in a big way. That's been my mantra. And stay happy, live and let live. That's all I believe in. So thank you so much, both of you. You are
Thank
such
you.
great kids and great teenagers, great young, vibrant, enthusiasm ladies, and all the very best for your
Thank
next
you.
phase of your life. You both are going to universities. I'm sure you will do well. So keep rocking, keep inspiring, and keep empowering not only to yourself, to your neighbors, community, and again globally. So
Yeah.
all the very best once again,
Thank you.
and cheers. Stay
Thank
healthy,
you.
stay healthy, stay happy. So viewers, I'm sure there was so much to learn from these wonderful teenagers. You call them young ladies, vibrant. I mean, they had so much. We can pick up whichever points we want from their talks. The kind of project work they're doing, the kind of thought they put in, the kind of resilience, the dedication, despite of their having their personal thing, be it academics or other activities, but they moved on with their project, and I'm really impressed. And we all should also do whatever little way we can in our within our capabilities. So I'm sure we all have enjoyed the chat show as much as I have enjoyed, and I'm sure you also must have enjoyed the chat show. Thank you so much for tuning in, all of you. Please stay safe, get vaccinated, wear a mask, keep mental social distancing, and I'll be very soon bringing another inspiring story for my lovely viewers. Till then, stay happy, be positive. Don't forget to smile with Seema. Be cheerful, and please like, share, and comment on my Fashion Nova page and chat show. Please support me. Bye. Take care. Cheers for now. Bye.